since you guys came on, I've pretty much had multiple every day of really good. It's not so much the quantity, I care about. It's the quality of them, and there's been a greater quantity and quality. One of the jobs I recently had come in was for a £250,000 planter job in London, and it was literally a massive landscaping job. So landscaping as in a lot of planters, basically for the whole roof of this building. But yeah, just to show you as an example, that's a substantial job there. So many inquiries coming in. I just had 2 more this morning on the way up at sort of 8:30 to 9. Really decent inquiries as well. So it's, as I said to you, it's more now the problem, or not so much problem, but my efforts need to be shifted to sort of managing all the inquiries rather than the sales and marketing side of it, because that's being dealt with like perfectly from you guys. So
Yeah, good. So tell me a bit more about Everform and who you supply and so on.
yeah, so Everform essentially is a design, manufacture, and installer of landscape products and architectural metal products. So in the landscaping market, that would be metal planters, garden edging, retaining walls. We've done metal ponds and some other like fire pits out of quarter and other features like that. And then in the architectural metal more side, for more construction commercial projects, it would be items like aluminium copings, aluminium window pods, and rain screen cladding, basically. So not so much focused on the cladding side, but so those are basically the products that we offer. And we have different services. We have our online store, which you can purchase off the store directly, and we have the sort of bespoke option, which obviously inquiry form, and then we can get an inquiry in and we can facilitate that with a quotation. But yeah, so that's basically the company and what we do.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. You've got quite a niche product there, really, haven't you? It's
Yeah.
specialist area, so that's very interesting. You must be seeing some very interesting jobs, I guess.
Yeah, no, all sorts. We get a lot of commercial big planter jobs for sort of balcony terraces and things like that, for because obviously we're southern based, so predominantly London are most of the projects, and we get a sort of larger commercial projects for the planters there. And then or we could just get the odd person buying one planter for their garden off the website. So
Yeah,
yeah. So
perfect.
sorry.
So why did you start working with Avante? Just give us the background to that.
Yeah, so obviously was looking for a at some point to a marketing or somebody to sort out predominantly my Google ads, and you sort of reached out at the perfect time, and you sort of gave me a breakdown. We had a meeting, gave me a breakdown of what you could do, and I thought it was basically aligned perfectly with what I wanted. And following that, yeah, it's basically worked out really well. So it was predominantly what you said you offer, and yeah, I was happy with what the value there was. So I went ahead with yourselves.
Perfect. No, I appreciate that. So we talked about a few different ways we could support you and grow your business, grow the brand, and bring in additional sales. And obviously, the area we focused on to start with was the Google sort of PPC campaigns, which
Yeah.
are kind of running and more efficient for you. So, what results have you seen so far on these campaigns?
Yeah, no, they've been brilliant. So I would say on the Google ad itself, I probably had a couple inquiries a week, decent inquiries. Obviously, there's some which aren't worth looking at. But since you guys came on, I've pretty much had multiple every day of really good. It's not so much the quantity, I care about. It's the quality of them, and there's been a greater quantity and quality of ads. So commercial clients. One of the jobs I recently had come in was for a £250,000 planter job in London, and it was literally a massive landscaping job. So landscaping, as in a lot of planters, basically for the whole roof of this building. But yeah, just to show you as an example, that's a substantial job there that's coming off a Google ad, and it's got so the quality is there, and the quantity of the you helped me out with the copings as well. I pretty much wasn't getting any of them, and now I'm receiving a lot more. So yeah, it's brilliant. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, nice. It's good to hear about some of these big jobs. It's that's what makes
Yeah,
just a no-brainer on some of these for a fairly modest spend, a very modest spend actually in terms of what you're spending on the campaign against some of these um, sort of six-figure jobs coming in.
yeah, exactly.
This is
Yeah,
exactly where you want to be, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good. Okay, and just generally, how have you found working with us? And would you
Yeah, it's
recommend
been.
us?
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely recommend you. I mean, the communication's always good, and if I've had a query or problem, or I've wanted you to guys jump on something, you've been there on the WhatsApp groups and also on emails, been perfect. And then yeah, I mean, initially you gave me you're very upfront with the payment terms and the pricing, and it wasn't sort of like cloak and dagger, just what it is, and what you can offer for me, and that's it. That's all I can ask for, and it has been fine. Yeah, and I've been happy with the time frame as well of how long it took for you guys to sort of adjust my ads and make them a lot more efficient. Obviously, we haven't fully finished what we're doing, but yeah, I'm really happy with you guys, and I have recommended you to other people, and I will recommend you in the future.
Good. No, I appreciate that. It's and certainly any recommendations is appreciated. We do have a referral scheme, so I'll send across some details on that. You can get some
Thank you.
incentive to do that. So let me fire that across to you after this call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, please do.
Good. Okay. No, look, I appreciate you sharing that. That's good.
No,
And
that's all right. Yeah, again, apologies for where we are at the moment. Obviously, I prefer to do it in my at home in the office with the computer, but it's yeah, we're out here, so
yeah, no, all good. These things have to be done. Now, look, I'll let you get on with your day, Christian. I appreciate that sharing those
yeah.
things, and yeah, we'll catch up soon.